Hi everybody, Bob Gall here with the latest edition of Subrogation Simplified, where I use real words, not legalese or jargon, to break down and clarify subrogation related topics. Last episode, we talked about the fact that a homeowner's liability policy provides coverage for the negligent acts of a resident outside of the home. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Many millions of workers have been forced out of the office and are now working from home. So I thought it would be a good time to talk about whether and when an employer's general liability policy would provide coverage for the negligent acts of employees at home. That's today's topic. We got our first drawing. This is the topic. This is Colin, home suite. It's supposed to be home office, but Colin changed it to home suite office, right? The employer, place of business, when does the GL policy provide coverage for the negligent acts of an at-home worker? All right, let's talk about this. Let me give you an example. This is Evan's drawing. It's a little bit more sparse, a little less color. We have a fire. It originates in this house here. This could be a row home, a town home, or maybe a condominium. Originates here. We know what happened. It was caused by the spontaneous combustion of used staining rags in the basement. Fortunately, the occupant of the property does not have a renter's insurance policy or a homeowner's policy. What do? We do a little bit more digging, and it turns out the occupant's a carpenter. And since the pandemic has started, he's been using the basement as his workshop to sand, cut, and stain custom shelving. What are we going to do here? Well, we're going to find out who his employer was, and we're going to put them on notice. This may give us an avenue to recovery and an insurance policy where none existed. All right, that's it. Simple topic today. I'm going to kind of wrap it up now. Right, what I want you to do, think about, got my art's a little bit messed up. If you have a loss involving a worker who's working at home, causes a loss, a fire, a flood, think about finding out who the employer is, putting the employer and the employer's insurance carrier on notice. Think about it, could be used staining rags, it could be somebody doing cutting, sawing, and nailing a pipe and causing a water loss to adjacent properties, even an office worker. Somebody like me and a lot of you who's at home running extension cords all over the place, overloading power strips, their employer could provide an avenue to recovery where none exists, okay? So when you're thinking about this topic, what I want you to do, I want you to remember the famous Motley Crue song, Home Sweet Home Office. That's all I have for you. Let me know if you like the topic this week. Send me any comments. Everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend.